GM guys, Jack Barbell here. I hope you're doing well, of course. I just wanted to jump on here and share a token and protocol which I think has super potential for 2024 and also coming into 2025, and that is the Oasis Network. The ticker for Oasis Network is actually Rose. If you do want to check it out, we'll check out the coin and the price action shortly, but I wanted to come on here and look at the fundamentals. Oasis Network provides privacy layers for any EVM chain. So they can plug in on the back of any EVM chain. So think ETH, BNB, Polygon. These are chains which have hundreds of thousands, if not in some cases, millions of users on their chains already. And the Oasis Network can plug in as a privacy layer. So why is that important? Well, privacy is super important in our day-to-day lives. But I think when you look at Web3 and blockchain, smart contracts, often everything is open to the public. Now, that can be counterintuitive at times as we grow and scale this industry. It is going to be important whereby we need privacy in perhaps all cases when you are building a certain dApp. But sometimes if a dApp was being built, you may need certain elements to remain private. And that is exactly what the Oasis Network does. It plugs in, provides privacy layers, and also sits within a few narratives as well. So this sits, of course, within the privacy narrative. It also sits within the modularity narrative. Now, secondly, I think what is super important is, of course, we see these tiny altcoins, which are like 20 million market cap, ripping, 50 to 100 X's. But one thing we do know for sure is that the coins that run into the multiple billions, we're talking 10, 15, 20 billion here, are those big infrastructure plays. They're those L1s, those L2s, those ecosystems, and those back-end infrastructures. So I think this is a solid token that has potential to run multiples. We take a look at the price action here. So we're around 800 million market cap, which is a solid market cap. It's not too low and it's not already in the multiple billions where the actual upside could be capped on this. We have nearly 70% of supply in circulation with a total of 10 million. So the risk of huge dilution is minimal. And whales are starting to accumulate this at an alarming rate. Some of the on-chain analytics show that one whale in particular, I think in total, some of the whales have scooped up around 420,000 tokens in total. And one whale in particular has scooped up $30 million worth themselves. We have Grayscale considering the Oasis Network for their privacy ETF. I think this has a lot of things going for it. We also have influencers, because obviously crypto is a trend and attention-based game. We have a number of influencers starting to pick up on this, considering it hasn't fully ran yet. As we can see, it's near, if we look at its all-time high, we're talking near a 5x just off that. But as we have the Bitcoin ETF, and as this could be the biggest bull market of our lives, which is just around the corner, I believe that this could run, upwards of 5 to 10x or somewhere in the middle. So I think, the Oasis Network is something to consider. Remember, guys, the ticker is Rose. If you want to check it out, it's certainly something that I'm going to be adding to my portfolio. And again, one thing I wanted to mention, if we just head back here, Oasis is backed by some of the best in the industry. Let's just take a look here. Let's go into home, I think. Yeah, as you can see, we have A16Z, we've got Pantera, Polychain Capital, Binance Labs. These are big whales within the industry who are looking to invest in the next best technologies which are coming into the blockchain space. So just to recap on that, it's at that nice middle ground of market cap. It has not exceeded its previous all-time high. We've got about 70% of tokens in circulation, so there isn't mass amounts to be diluted. We have whales accumulating this at an alarming rate. And the fact that this is an infrastructure-based play, this plugs into EVMs to provide privacy layers, which is important. That is something that is lacking in Web3 at the moment. Everything is fairly open for everybody to see, but as we grow and mature into an industry in which more and more people adopt certain elements, certain dApps, certain parts of protocols and companies do need certain levels of privacy, and it's always the big infrastructure plays which do well here. So guys, check out Rose. Let me know in the comments if you're a holder. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Cheers. Bye-bye.